welcome back to another episode of Last Day Out or Survival. I hope your day is going absolutely amazing so far because we got some pretty amazing stuff to talk about here in Last Day Out. Number one, welcome to update 1.7.7. That is right, lower right hand corner. Look at that number, look at it. That is the 1.7.7, and with it comes nothing major. Unfortunately, I think it might have been like a couple of small bug fixes, potentially a couple things like that. But don't be discouraged. We have something amazing to talk about today that was actually leaked by Doomress just the other day. Link to the original video will be in the description if you guys want to check it out. But boom, check this out. These are some in-game skins slash icons that Doomress was able to find with the latest update. And now a couple of these things were actually leaked before, along with the rest of the phase 2 of the Chinese New Year stuff, which is why I actually believe these leaks a lot, because Doomress actually, like, so much of the last leak was 100% true, and this stuff all appears exactly like how stuff would look in game in terms of the icons. So this is 100%. I'm highly confident in the validity of this leak, and especially because a couple of the things were actually leaked last time. So if you look, you can see the decapitated head, the kind of like infected type of heart deal, and the minigun parts were actually present in the last leak. But there are some new things added as well. You guys can see what appears to be kind of this like weird circuit in the middle. From my knowledge of what that appears to be some kind of a optical sensor. So what an optical sensor is mainly it's something in cameras, and what it allows you to do is do stuff like take photos, that type of jazz, and kind of just convert whatchamacallit, stuff that you see through the camera into like digital stuff and save it and that type of jazz. So what I think that's actually going to be useful for is it might be another part of the minigun. Why? Well, I mean, if you think about it, how's a minigun gonna know where to shoot? All right, this ain't no Jedi mind trick using machinery. No, it's probably gonna be exactly through an optical sensor, so it makes perfect sense for that to actually be combined with the minigun parts on the right, and those will probably be used in the crafting recipe for the minigun. Now, how are we gonna get them? I think there's two possible avenues. Number one, at least two possible avenues that make sense now. They might add a third one. You guys, honestly, I'd love to hear your guys' ideas as well. But my ideas, first off, number one, we'll be able to get the optical sensor from disassembling cameras, because cameras are exactly what use that type of stuff. So maybe we'll get the electronics table in the update that includes the minigun and that type of jazz, or potentially that'll come later down the line. And what I think might be more likely, especially because it might drop both parts here, but destroying a minigun over in Bunker Alpha, I think that actually has a pretty good chance of potentially being the method and the way that this stuff works, because then, I mean, right now miniguns don't really do much except annoy ya and just kind of like slightly hard to kill. But I mean, you just shoot them with a gun, they done, right? And there's only 2 in the bunker, so I could totally see both of these items being rare drops from the minigun. From the turret over in Bunker Alpha. Another reason I think that is because Bunker Alpha is filled with rare drops. Looking at you, chop a gas tank. Yeah, I'm eyeing you from across the room. So I could totally see this potentially becoming a thing, or they might implement it where you can get it from floppy disk locations, from infected boxes, or of course through the just normal ticket crate system over in Bunker Alpha. I think those would all be possible as well, but I could totally see miniguns dropping them as well, and then even potentially being able to take apart cameras, at least for the optical sensor. We can't really take apart a camera and get minigun parts. Those might be a bit more specialized, but maybe we can get them from the dealer or something like that. But I'd love to hear from you guys in the comment section down below what you guys think regarding this minigun. And we're still gonna keep talking about this. There's still more to talk about, no worries. So let me know there in the comment section down below, and remind you that comments which are third of the way into the week of $25 iTunes/Play Store gift card giveaway. All you gotta do as well is make sure to hit that like button, make sure you subscribe, boom, you're entered on this video, boom. Feel free to enter it on all other videos. When Saturday rolls around, we'll pick a random video from the past week, random comment from that random video, and that will be the winner. And of course, when that happens, we'll start a new weekly giveaway as well. Every week, baby. Notification bell's kind of handy, so you know when new videos come out to enter on, and so I can keep you guys up to date, exactly like with this leak here. So the other parts of this, I think we're done talking about the minigun parts there. You guys can also see the decapitated head and the heart. Originally, these were included in the Chinese New Year Phase 2 leak. leaks, but nothing's happened with those yet, so my best guess is potentially the decapitated head looks very much alike to how the blind one head looks like, how that icon looks like in-game, because if you defeat the blind one, you have a chance of chopping off his head and hanging it as a trophy. Potentially, this might be the second hangable boss trophy, which might mean that there is a boss in the works as well. Potentially something that has to do with that heart as well, because that heart looks pretty zombified or infected or something weird's going on with that, man. I'm not entirely sure. But you guys can also see those two symbols kind of in the middle, which are actually the female and male symbols, both of which I think allude to some customization options coming, especially being able to pick if you are a male, if you are a female. You guys can also see two kind of icons between the person and then like a bearded face. I think that might give you the option of facial hair customization as well. And then you guys can also see that kind of weird like dead skull. I don't know, that might actually be a dead zombie or something like that, but I'm not entirely sure how these icons would be implemented. These don't look like mini-map icons. They don't look like item icons that are in our inventory like the 4 other things in this screenshot. So they're gonna have to be implemented in some other way, and I am curious to see how that goes down. But that one also very much so caught my eye. The little like kind of like head that's like on a weird angle and stuff with a tongue sticking out. I'm not even entirely sure what to think of that, but maybe you guys can think something of that, and I would love to hear that from y'all as well. And then finally, we do have 2 icons over to the right, which appear to be different colored stones. Now, what I think this might be is potentially the inclusion of a new type of metal. This might just like, it might just seem off or something, but to my knowledge, there aren't stones. I think there's stones of like maybe one of those color. I don't think both of those colors exist in game that we can do anything with as of now. So I think that might also be a sign alluding to potentially a new metal / new type of bar coming in the game. Potentially we'll actually have to use that if you guys look over here. To the bottom of the blueprint menu, you guys can actually see, if we look at the turret very quickly, it is going to require tungsten, which is a metal alloy used in the melting furnace. Now this of course could be subject to change, who knows. And then we also have the electronic slab, which similarly is going to take tungsten, also ash planks, so a little bit more there. But I mean, it would make sense to use the electronics lab to take apart cameras to then turn into the optical sensor. So potentially this is alluding to the second phase of kind of raiding, where we can actually get more defenses set up and stuff like that. It's kind of alluding to that, and potentially the use of the electronics lab in setting that up, which would also then have to include the tungsten bar and the ash plank. So potentially something's gonna be coming with there. But that is what I want to talk about regarding this leak. I hope that you guys enjoyed. I can't wait to hear your guys' thoughts, not only on my hypotheses, but also your very own hypotheses as well. And best of luck in the weekly giveaway as well. But with that to finish talking about, and that was seriously an awesome leak. And Doomer's video also shows a leaked screenshot of the horse and the dog. We've already started, we've already seen both of those things in game. Just the other day, we actually saw dog gameplay. So I think that those are actually a little bit closer than we might think, and potentially might be released in kind of like sort of a larger update. Will that be 1.8? I don't think so, because usually between major updates, it is like a couple months, 2 to 3 months has been the regular, and right now it's middle of February. It's been about a month since 1.7, so my best guess would be another month or 2 before 1.8, and maybe that'll be multiplayer. Maybe it'll be a giant thing that adds in like ash planks, that type of stuff. But very exciting stuff with that screenshot. That's definitely hinting towards a lot of stuff, and whew, I'm excited, boys. I hope you are as well. But with that, there are a couple of problems at home before we go to wondering about the future. We gotta worry about the present, like the fact that we got raided. They took the usual stuff out of the small box, the sacrificial pistol and couple of weapon parts. Why? Well, I have a bajillion pistols, and I always just give them a really poopy pistol anyway, and a bajillion weapon parts, and it just, whenever I give them this stuff, man, they always leave footprints, because the raiders will only leave footprints if they actually raid something considerable from your base. I'm not 100% sure what it is, but that is indeedly do how it works. So I always like to give them a little bit of a sacrifice there. You guys can see that it might be a good idea for us to actually try to repair the base a little bit, because they started breaking in kind of majorly, and you can see they're getting close to the chest rooms, kind of near the heart. So we might do some repairs a wee wee bit later in the video. But before we do that, there is one thing that must be done as well. If you guys look at my inventory, you can see we got paper lanterns, we got steam fish, and we got a firework event over on the overworld map. Why, oh why is this a good thing? Well, I'm gonna tell you why this is a good thing, young blood. Because the Chinese New Year event is refreshed. It's been 24 hours minimum since the last time, aka it's a time for us to head on back there. Hello, forgot I had you boys here, didn't I? That AK will come in handy because we're also going to be revenge raiding a tad bit later in this video. So a ton of stuff to look forward to today, and I'm so excited to get through our daily shenanigans. Speaking of that, yo, I really want you guys here. All right, little suggestion. Do this for me. All right, if you love me. If you don't love me, that's okay. I still love you. I wish y'all nothing but the fan-freaking most tactics. English is hard. Let's go to the firework field. Check out the other videos I've been doing a little bit. I've actually been doing Rules of Survival and PUBG Mobile, both free Battle Royale games, and I just kind of wanted to make sure you guys know and suggest you guys check them out. Both of those videos actually are really good games, and I just kind of wanted to let you know because I think I might actually continue doing those a lot more. Maybe even alternate between Rules of Survival and PUBG Mobile daily. I don't know, but I'm been having a ton of fun with those guys. Well, not with those guys. Ton of fun with those games. I just want to let you guys know, and I'd love to see the support on those videos as well. I'm even thinking of potentially starting a second weekly giveaway on those alternating videos, so that will be quite interesting, and we'll have to see how that goes. But I just want to give you guys the heads up, little sneak peek. You know, little preview, because you guys are some of the most loyalist fans out there watching all this jazz. And maybe you're new to the channel. I don't know. If you are new, hello, how do you do? We are starting to get a bit thirsty. Luckily, we got one more bottle of water. Let's ditch the empty bottle. And why don't we get some boys over to the fireworks? Okay, now, I don't know if this is a prank, bro. I don't know what this is, but I have been informed that apparently the crates with fireworks do not hurt me. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna lure all these guys over to me, and then I'm gonna hit this thing, and I'm gonna stand right by it. Someone said this doesn't hurt me. Well, hot diggity dog. I guess the fireworks don't hurt me. That is, pretty good news if you ask me. That actually makes this event way easier. I mean, as long as you can survive the onslaught of 50 zombies surrounding you and punching you, all in all, man, it could actually be pretty good. Get over here, all of y'alls. I need all of you guys to surround me over by the crate of fireworks. There you go. Say cheese, mother truckers! Oh my god. Oh, that dude, he died at a very weird angle. I thought he like froze in the middle of the air. Let's use that first aid kit. We should probably actually check out the chests because this is where we are going to get the fish and the paper lanterns that we require, which are going to be very useful. Hey, and a little bit of those as well that we could turn into the dealer. Well, these things are very useful because we need 6 of them to turn into the Chinese New Year event to get our daily goods. And the cool thing is, the firework event gives you 3 of each. The firework event happens twice a day from my research. And pretty much all that means is that the first one, you do it, then after the timer's up, it respawns. The timer's for 3 days. I think you guys know where the math is heading here. Long story short, you don't even have to go to normal zones to find this stuff. You can just find it in a relatively normal, relatively easy way. No, I need to hit the crate with fireworks! Kabooyah! Happy 4th of July! I mean, we got half a year to go. Happy Chinese New Year! I think that's a bit more fitting. Fireworks and New Year, man. Something about them just go perfectly together. I'm starting to get hungry too. Maybe we'll find a little bit of food because I can't eat this fish. All right, that old man would A, be very disappointed in me, and B, it would mean we'd have to go out of our way to get this stuff. Now the rest of the stuff I'll leave behind just because these chests aren't the super amazingness. And all of those ants you guys saw there, we have a ridiculously big stockpile of back at home. Right now, I value like the inventory slots more than like 2 blue tape, you know, or like 3 scrap metal. Because A, we got bajillions of that stuff at home, and B, we do not have bajillions of inventory space left. We've been running low on that. All right, our base is a stockpile. That's why I'm also very scared for the raiders actually getting into our base and causing some havoc, and why we're hopefully gonna do a couple of repairs potentially after the raid. We might do a second raid as well. But one that we actually start with by contacting the raiders, because our threat level is dropped down to 2 skulls, which is not a very good sign, because even after this revenge raid happens, it'll only go back to 3. So something's going on that's causing it to drop more than I thought. And that's not a good sign, because we need that as full as possible. Get with the times. Not you, Lonely Elder. You a cool broski. Alright, so you just need some fish. Alright, well, guess what? I got the finest fish in the land. Even though you don't really find fish on land. You know what I mean? The finest fish on the sea. That's what I'm bringing to you, because you have been kind to me. You've been like a mentor for these past 3 days that I've known you. I've grown close to you. You're pretty much like my grandpapa at this point. Because, I don't know, I just feel that connection, you know? We have something special. You guys can also see our good buddy Nian over here. He should be back. I wonder if hitting him with a torch will hurt him. No, he doesn't care. No, okay, Nian still doesn't care about that. Bless up that he's so slow, man. And here's the thing, I'm pretty sure after, I don't remember what it is. It's either after you light all the fires or after you do all the quests. That is when Nian will actually be banished and run away, at least until all the fires get unset, until I guess the wind blows away the old man's lanterns. I don't know what happens to his lanterns. Also, I don't know how he eats 6 entire fish in a day. All right, dude, I'm a pretty big boy. All right, in terms of my nutritional diet and all that jazz, you know? And I don't even think I could eat 6 entire fish in a day. And I don't think this dude's feeding his dog fish. Actually, maybe he is. He does have a lot of chairs. Maybe he's having guests over. I don't know. Maybe the dog chills here. Maybe he's inviting Mulan over, wherever she went, because her home mysteriously disappeared in the mist. God knows where she went. Let's complete the quest and show me what you got. I like what you got. Thank you kindly for that. Yeah, between that, definitely a couple of better things we could have gotten, but a couple of aluminum bars for, I mean, think about it. Really minimal effort, because you just go to the Firework event 2 times, you bring a couple band-aids, you're good to go in terms of finishing that event, so that's awesome. And then all you have to do is bring over 15 wood, chop down a couple trees, boom shakalaka, you're good to go in the wood department. Now, with that taken care of, with some more things over here, and oh, we got another one of these pages. All right, here's the thing. I actually got one of those pages back at home, so sorry, I'm hit you with a skirt. I'm gonna swerve out the Lonely Elder's way. I don't want your magical paper that updates with new tasks every day. All right, because I never hand that to him. You know, it's just like he just kind of, he's a ghost. He uses the Force ghost of the Jedi mind tricks. Just reaches in our pocket, scribbles in the new goals for the day, and that's it. You know, that, or, I don't know. I mean, Mulan was definitely doing some shenanigans with that. You know why? Because those quests were different every day. That little piece of paper never left my inventory, and sometimes it would update without even talking to Mulan. So I'm just saying, sketchy stuff going on with these. I think the Chinese New Year gives them like superpowers or something like that. You know, it's the only logical explanation at this point. Superpowers or zombies. A lot of logical explanations when you really think about it. But what we're gonna do here is I'm just gonna very quickly drop off some of the goodies we've acquired and make sure that we got as empty of an inventory as possible to go and say, okay, let's also toss these things out. We really don't need these things, and these things will store away. Same with the band-aids and aluminum. We also got some of these because we might want to go and open up the bunker if we got some time near the end. But I just want to store a couple of things here and make sure that we're ready to go raiding. We also got some used hatchets we're gonna try and get rid of. Breaking level 1 walls, that's usually pretty great usage for them. So I'm gonna store some stuff and talk to you in a sec. All right, and as you guys should be able to see, we're looking pretty good in terms of inventory room. We will probably toss out the torch because I think it's slowly burning out anyway, and we definitely don't need a torch to do some raiding. All that you need... Dead end. Totally forgot about that. It's my base and I barely even remember. So we'll do that. Then maybe if we got the time, we'll make a pit stop over by the bunker. If not, we'll do that another day. But also this video might be a tad bit on the shorter side just because I've been recording a little bit late because I did have a midterm today that I had to do. If you guys don't know, I'm in college. I had like 3 tests this week. 2 of them are knocked out. First one went really well, actually like a 98% on it. I'm ridiculously proud of that. This one, I don't know, a little bit tougher. We'll have to see. I'm coming for you, Ryan. Don't think you're immune to what's about to happen. The raid. Well, lately we've been doing really poopy raids. Maybe this will be the redemption raid that brings us good luck and good stuff. Who the hell knows? But what track were we on? I think another train has been lost in the thought. Yeah, oh, the midterms. Yeah, this one, I don't know, man. I'm banking for a B, and then tomorrow I got a big one, and I just want to get this video out to you guys as soon as possible, because otherwise it would be a little bit late, because the longer a video, the longer it takes to record, and then also the longer it takes to render, the longer it takes to upload, and whoo. Hello, I think I know where the good stuff will be, and this guy looks like he's surrounded his entire base in level 2 walls. Now here's the, oh, hey there, generator. Golly, I wish he actually finished you up. That would have been nice. But hopefully that means that, maybe... I'm thinking. I don't see any motorcycles out here. You should probably have some motorcycles in here. For now, let's just start breaking through. You guys know how we do. We gotta break through a couple of hatchets, but no biggie. Especially because the revenge rate didn't glitch today. Bless up for that, and we... Oh, the colored chest. As is tradition. Colored chest, please. Do me good. Don't do me bad. Wow, yeah. Hey! 10 oak planks. It's okay. Little bit of redemption there. Could be more redemption. Could be less, but it's a start. How's your motorcycle coming along? Dang it, man! Everyone always puts the engine parts into the motorcycle. Why you do this? It's smart for you. Not good for me, though, because now I can't raid those engine parts. Why you do these? Why? Oh, why? Anything good going to here? Did he, not invest any steel plates? Maybe we'll have some steel plates lying around? Maybe. And I don't know. I have a good feeling about this general area. I feel like the colored chest has to be a sign. And we should be able to open up, like, most of the... Okay, we got some furs. Not too shabby. We should be able to open up most of these chests. Oh, we got some runners. We got some bloody runners coming our way. Well, guess what? We got some bloody bullets going that way. Goodbye, floater bloater. Good try, but try again. Because that ain't happening today. This AK hopefully will last us a little while, but let's continue breaking into these things and, you know, very quickly. Always good to check. Highly recommend you guys do this check every time you do a raid. If you are participating in the shenanigans, definitely make your way over to and get disappointed. That's exactly what I wanted to happen. Dang it. It's okay. At least we know that's where all his chests are, unless we're really unlucky. Odds are that we should be able to open his best chest. I think. I don't exactly 100% know how odds work. Sure, I'm taking a class on stats right now, but I'm kind of busy uploading videos during that class. You know, I gotta hit him with the multitask, and I mean, I guess we're getting some okay stuff. Like, at least right here, we got another offering to the Revenge Raiders, so that's good. That sounds like some batteries, but I don't know if this is in it. Why don't we go to this corner? This is the one chest. Maybe that's the secret. The one chest that's facing a different direction. Maybe this will be the secret to happiness. The secret to immortality. The secret. Oh. Yeah, it's a couple of med kits and stuff. Are the zombies coming, by the way? No, not yet. Hopefully we find some water. I would like to steal some water from this guy. I'll definitely take the reds. Not taking the rest of your stuff, though. I will use your band-aid. Appreciate that. I don't know if... I guess I'll take the one camera. I think we're up to like 2 or 3 stacks of cameras, and especially with today's leak, I want to stockpile those things pretty badly. Seem like that might be useful, but... why don't we start breaking into these per schnaps? And I feel like it's going to be the level 1 boxes that really have the good stuff, because... this ain't the good variety, and hey, we got some more fast fighters coming our way, and toxic abominations. Oh no. Alright, you gotta go. Your fast fighting friends gotta go. Your floating bloating friends gotta go. And you're all done, aren't you? We're getting kinda hungry, aren't we? That is not a good sign. Do I have any food? That's a weird glitch. Freaking package number whatever had like 0. Alright guys, lucky for us. We got berry tea in our possession, which I think gives us a little bit of hunger too, so we're gonna go on a bit of a drinking binge here, spread a little bit of vitamin, maybe for good luck. That's what we're doing. Vitamin P will hopefully grant us a good luck, so hopefully this chest will have exactly a little bit of good stuff, and then we'll continue drinking all this tea to try to get up to 100 food, 100 hydration, and... not too great. How many chests we got? Hey, we're not gonna be able to open up all of them. I think that's for sure. We got 3 trunks, 2 normals left to open, and we haven't found the good stockpile. Maybe this guy's hiding his stuff in the workbenches and stuff. That is okay. A little bit of shotgun rain. I do think, however, that the zombies and whatnot are gonna come. When they do, we don't really have, I think it might be time to take the VSS out to play. We don't really have other silenced weapons at our disposal. I like stockpiling these because they're very nice weapons in general, not just for the silenced nature of them, but so be it, man. We gotta make a sacrifice, and that sacrifice will be a full durability VSS. Gotta be ready to switch over to that puppy as soon as possible. We can, oh, dude, that was perfect. It stacked us perfectly to 20. Anything else good here that we potentially didn't grab? I mean, my armor's looking pretty good, not too worried there. So if that had armor, maybe this will have weapon. Like, where are the engine parts? Where's the steel plates? Where's the goodies? That ain't goodies. It's okays. I think that's a better way of phrasing that. All right. And now begins the dealing with them. Oh my god, there's a lot of them. Let's get ready to flop in, switch on over, tap into the VSS, tap his head all the way off his face, and continue taking out the rest of these guys. And we had to use, yeah, like a fourth of the VSS, maybe close to a third of it. That's okay, and we got... I think we'll be able to open most of these chests. Definitely not all of them, but I got a good feeling. And also gonna take these pine planks because I do need to make some repairs back at home. And pine planks are perfect for things of the repair in nature. Also, kind of bless up that we got a little bit lucky here. First off, shotgun. I definitely ain't ditching you. I'll actually probably ditch that hatchet. That thing is about to break, and we might be able to get something more valuable for it. But bless up that we didn't break into something like, I don't know. I think if we would have been able to get through most of these places. I don't know. He didn't orient his workbench right, dude. If he actually turned that around a bit, could have been used to actually like stop me from getting in potentially. Right now I was struggling to get in anyways, even though it was totally open. Okay, so that wave just brought the zombies. Let's open up the trunk. Maybe this is the missing piece into the trunkology that just gives us, ooh, actually, a little bit low on stone. Definitely need some of the stuff to repair the walls. Why not? Might as well. Let's drink the rest of that. I'll take some stone there. Take a little bit of stone there. There we go. Is there better stuff we could grab? Shh. Maybe. Actually, I mean, yeah, there's like a little bit of blue tape. A little bit of iron, but oh, I got multiple chests full of iron. I got like a chest full of blue tape. We did get a stack over here, so that's okay. I think we'll be able to even open up all of the chests, but I think on the last chest, we are gonna have to run like hell. Let's see. Yeah, this next one's probably gonna bring some pain and suffering over our way. God, dude, the modified Glocks. Ooh. Okay, hold on. We got some copper, boys. We got a little bit of copper. I'll take that. What'll I give away? Batteries. Got a lot of those at home. I'll keep the iPhone X. It might be broken, might have a bit of a cracked screen there, but dude, it's still an iPhone X, you know? You just gotta fix her up a little bit. Maybe we'll get an iPhone X repair bench one day, who knows? All I know is, give me good luck at chest, and absolutely nothing, and, oh, he's coming, oh, no, do not, oh, okay, perfect. And we hit him with the professional jukes. They didn't know what to do, but with that and with a successful raid, was this a great raid? No. Definitely better than the last couple, though. Okay, between the 10 oak planks, which are going to be great for doing some repairs back at home. A couple other things that we got. This was actually a huge improvement that I am stoked about, so I'm going to go head home and probably just do the repairs. Like I was saying, just wanted to show you guys the damage that was done before I repaired it. So yeah, I just got to keep you guys in the loop, up to date with how our base is holding up, how the attacks on the base are going down, all that type of jazz. And yeah, now we do have like 2 energy left though, so we'll go to the bunker next time probably. And like I said, I do want to get this video out to you guys as soon as possible, so I hope you guys understand on that front. But that's gonna go ahead and wrap it up for me for this episode of Last Day Out of Survival. Can't wait to hear your guys' thoughts, your guys' opinions, your guys' hypothesis on those leaks that I was talking about. Like I said, dude, I'm telling you, it's hinting towards that minigun coming very, very soon, and towards the male and female stuff. I'm just saying, of the I am variety. I'm just doing it. But that's gonna wrap it up for me for now. Best of luck to you guys. Again, the Chopper Gas Tank and joining the Chopper Squadron. Best of luck with your own raids and raid defense and base building up. Best of luck with the Chinese New Year, firework and old man events, and most importantly, best of luck in having a fan-freaking-tastic day. Do it for me. I believe in y'all. Do it for everybody, because we're all a little bit happier when each and every one of y'all tries to spread that fan-freaking-tasticness. But that's gonna do it for me for now. Thank you guys all ton for watching. This was fan-freaking-tastic day. And I'll talk to you in the next one. Wait, my dude didn't wave. What is you doing? What is he doing? There we go. See ya.